Hello everyone, welcome back to Social Media Bootcamp Part 6. This is our last session together. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm super excited to have you guys along with me. This last few weeks have been absolutely amazing. I've just realised, okay, my sound might be a little... You guys can hear me all right. But I'm so excited. This has been such a good boot camp. I love doing social media boot camp. I know it always goes down really well with everyone inside of Bridal Business School. I know you guys love this session. So I'm going to make sure that you guys can hear me okay. I'm going to put my sound on. Yes, we're okay. Awesome. Yes, good. We're here. We're live. Excellent. I'm so happy. It's so difficult sometimes to work out whether we're live or not, whether things are working. And I also want to kind of put this into our bridal stylist community worldwide so that everybody gets to share in the amazingness that is Social Media Bootcamp. Now, this is day 6, so we are literally now at the very end. This is my last session with you guys. I'm going to be sharing with you today the #1 post that allows you to get lots of kind of comments and reactions on your Facebook page that is going to be helping you to get paying clients through the door. Hey Natalie, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again today. So we've got a few things that we're going to get to today, and hopefully you guys are going to get a good idea of how we can get a few more paying clients through the door. I'm going to show you like a little procedure, a little kind of 4-step strategy, and I'm also going to give you some wording for a Facebook post, and I'm going to show you how that Facebook post worked with me and how I used it in my business with Bridal Business School, so you guys can see that it is a bit of an experiment, but it's working really well. And I've had a few clients try it out, and they're experimenting with it right now as we speak. So I'm really excited as well to find out with their results what they're getting from it. But this will be awesome to teach you guys. So I want to just say thank you so much for joining me this whole last 2 weeks. I hope that you've enjoyed bootcamp. I'd love for you guys to leave me some feedback underneath this video and let me know what you thought about bootcamp. I just want to give a quick recap before we get stuck into today's content. So I'm not going to bother with pre-roll today. We're just going to go straight in and get onto my slides. So let me just move. Actually, I'm going to have to move myself out the way because let's move this down here. We're good. Otherwise, my screen is on a screen and I can't see anything. Welcome back. Okay, guys. So welcome to day 6. We have covered so much last week and this week. We have looked at what's called symbiotic friends, I've called it. It's how basically to speak the language of Facebook, how it all works together, how private and public content work. We looked at also the algorithms on Facebook and Instagram during day 1 and how we can grow our business organically. And all this week and last week, I've been teaching you tips and tricks to building your business organically using Facebook and Instagram. I also showed you the 5 critical features to master on Facebook to turn browsing brides, browsing customers into actual booking customers. And we talked about where we can basically maximize our advertising on Facebook that will draw clients in. It's basically free traffic, it's free advertising space, and I showed you all those ways that you can basically double down on Facebook in order to create organic growth. We then looked at storyboard content. I showed you how you can pretty much come up with a year's worth of content for Facebook and Instagram in an instant. And we looked at how if you look at where your bride is now or where your client is now and where they want to be, what they want from you as their business, as their hairstylist and or makeup artist. We talked about how you can then come up with lots of different content and then how you can extract that content and create lots of different social media posts from just some really core pieces of content. We then looked at, this week we've looked at the secret sauce to being everywhere, and I talked about how you can create lots of different graphics. We looked at the apps and the tools, and inside of your booklets we also looked at the tools for growing your business and how we can use those tools and those apps on our phones and on desktop in order to make things so much easier, because the biggest thing is to make life easier for ourselves. So Yesterday we looked at video. I gave you a simple script to get you started with videos, following the Facebook video rules, and how to record videos even if you hate being in front of the camera. So I talked to you about how we can use pre-roll, how we can share our tips and tricks with our brides, how we can discuss things, show things on video. And today we are looking at that number one post, the best post for instant reaction that can secure paying clients. And this is what we want from our business today. Now, you all as well should have got, anyone who signed up for bridalbusinessschool.com/social should have got as well a download every single day. So those will be in your in amongst your emails. And guys, if you have not yet looked at joining the Bridal Business Academy, I'm going to urge you to do that now, because it is actually going to be closing soon. It's called bridalbusinessacademy.net. It's a monthly membership program. And as of January, there's going to be lots of new online workshops that you can come and join. We're going to be looking at inside the program already, inside of the membership. It's like a bit like Netflix. You can pick and choose whatever you want to watch and read and download. And there's videos, there's training manuals, there's ebooks. You name it, it's all inside of the Bridal Business Academy. And it's all about what to post and when to post on social media. It's all about marketing your business. So it's creating simple videos for Facebook, YouTube and IGTV, writing captions, how to write persuasively that sort of encourages your customers to buy. And I also talk about how we can use organic and paid methods to bring social awareness. So it's jam-packed. If you haven't checked it out, go to bridalbusinessacademy.net. Check it out today. The new workshops will be starting as of January, and everyone who is inside the workshop, there's no additional charges for that. We will just be letting you know when we're going live, and you can join live or you can watch the replays. It's up to you. Social Media Bootcamp from last week and this week is all inside of the Academy right now. And at the moment you can get 30% off the monthly membership. So you can join for about $34 a month between now and Christmas, and then that closes off. I'm not going to go any more into that. If you want to check it out. I'd love you guys to go ahead and check it out and see you guys inside of the Academy. But let's get on with today's training, because this is what we are all here for today. All right, now, fact, hair and beauty professionals are in high demand. Beauty professionals, though, really struggle to generate consistent new business. And let's face it, new business means, new leads, which means new bridal clients. And obviously my main aim is to teach you how to attract brides, because that is what that is my speciality, is to help you turn today's marketing, social media and advertising skills, but being able to then transfer that into being able to build your business in a brick and mortar business, rather than everything that most people teach you these days, which is, how to build a business online, and, how to make money in social media and digital marketing. And that's all great, but we have actual clients that we physically see. So it's trying to adapt all the methods that work right now on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and then being able to transform them to creating new business leads for you guys, which hopefully then can turn into new clients and fingers crossed into new brides down the road. And the other thing I find as well is that a lot of hair and beauty professionals, they don't think long-term potential. So you guys aren't thinking repeat business. What you're thinking is, if I spend $100 on ads, I could get some new people through the door, and that's fine. And then you might, have a couple of new guests that come through. But what you're not thinking is that one guest could actually be a repeat client over the next 12 months. So when you're looking at actually going out there and spending some money eventually, and perhaps inside the Bridal Business Academy, I've got a Facebook ads program, which I'm going to be updating with all the new version of Facebook ads in January, February. But basically, I show you how you can specifically target clients in your area using Facebook. And what we want to do is we want to be able to spend $100 and maybe, only get $100 back for that guest on their initial visit. But then we need to think that client could come back 3 or 4 times after that and pay $200, $300, $400. So yes, it cost us $100 at the beginning, but actually in hindsight, we're going to be paying $100 for something, but we're getting out of it $500 or $600. And to be honest with you, every time I put $100 into my business, if I know I'm going to get $500 out, you know, you can have $1,000, $2,000, $10,000 from me if I know I'm going to get that return. So I want you to have a think about this when we go through today's training and think, okay, well, even if I get, you know, only 2, 3, 4, 5 new clients from what Dawn's teaching me, you know, potentially though, that's 2, 3, 4, 5 clients that could be, you know, repeat guests over the period of, you know, a whole year, for example. All right, so we're going to look at the #1 post for Facebook, the best post for instant reaction that secures paying clients. So let me know in the comments who wants to know how this works. I'm going to teach you how it works first. So in other words, how the kind of the strategy, the step-by-step process as to actually how this works first of all, and then I'm going to tell you what to post, what to actually say, and what I actually said in my post. That then allowed me to add, well, I'll show you in a bit. It really worked really well. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm just seeing some thumbs up and some hearts go off now in my thanks guys, no worries. All right, we'll get this done. Let's go through it all. Okay, thank you, Natalie. All right, so it's a 4-step process, okay? It starts off with a Facebook post. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a post on Facebook. Now, I'm going to give you this. Thank you, Danielle. Hey, welcome back, Danielle. Now, what I am going to say here with Facebook, okay, with a Facebook post, I want you just to remember this. The way this works is going to depend on how much action that you do have right now on your Facebook page. If your Facebook page is dead, and you try and do this, I'm not going to say it's not going to work, but I am going to say that it's probably going to be a little bit slow to begin with, and it's perhaps something you're going to have to try a couple of times over. It may be something that you have to work on your Facebook page over the next few days and then do this post. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in detail when I tell you what to say on Facebook in just a sec. But we're going to do a Facebook post. From the Facebook post, they're gonna comment on your Facebook post, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell them, okay, guys, you know, thanks for commenting. Give me your name, your email, and your phone number. You're going to send them, once they've entered that in on a landing page, so you're going to give them a page to go to, and you're going to say, enter your name, email, and phone number, and I'm going to give you my offer that I've just put on my Facebook page. Then you're going to take them to a thank you page, and on that thank you page, you're going to say, hey, you know, let's book you in. Give me a call, or I'll give you a call within the next 24 hours. So it's important on the thank you page that you give your number on there. Now you can sweeten the deal, and you can say to them, hey, if you give me a call, I'll add something extra. I'll give you a little bonus, which sometimes works really well as well. But initially you can just say to them, hey, thank you so much. Give me a call to make a booking right now. Or we're going to give you a call. My staff are going to give you a call. If you guys have salons, if you have studios where there's more than one of you, if you've got an assistant, those people can give you a call. If you are, you know, a sole trader, which I've always been, you want to just make sure that you get back to your clients within the next 24 hours and get them booked in. And step number 4 is to actually make that call, get them booked in, and take a deposit. Okay, this is where we are not getting paying clients, because even if you are already doing all these things, let's say you are already creating posts, you're already getting people coming over, and they're already giving you their name and email, and they're giving you a call, and they're making a booking in your salon or your studio. The problem is that unless you get them to part with some, at least 50%, you know, 40-50% of their money for that booking, then the chances are that they might not turn up, and we want them to turn up. So if you actually want these people to become paying customers, you got to ask for a deposit. All right, now what am I offering? So with this Facebook post, we're gonna give them a bit of a deal. Okay, we're going to give them a kind of like a special offer. Now this doesn't work with bridal. This is not how to discount your bridal services. I want you to take kind of bridal services off the table. This is about those of you who have hair, makeup, if you're doing, if you're doing updos, special occasions. So anyone that does special occasion work, so updos, makeups. If you guys do makeovers, you might do nails, lashes, extensions, hair, anything like that. So any of these things work really, really well to do this. You're going to give them a great special offer. You're going to offer them something that is super, super duper valuable. So when I'm saying an updo, you might want to make that a little bit more elaborate than just an updo. You might want to say that you come to them, you're going to style their hair for their next for their Christmas party or something. I'll give you some ideas as to what you might offer, but you're going to style their hair. You're going to go to them, for example. They don't have to come to you. It's in their own home. It's a luxury service with, luxury products, etc., etc. So you're going to make it into being a really meaty offer that you can give someone, that has great value, but you're going to give it to them at a bit of a cheeky discount. Okay. All right. So who wants to know what to say? Do you want to know what to say on our Facebook post? What's the easiest words that you can use? And I'm going to show you as well how I used it with Bridal Business School and got you guys commenting on my post. And some of you would have come in through this exact post I'm going to show you in just a sec. So people are saying yes. Thanks for the hearts, guys. I know that we're on a bit of a delay. I know we're on a bit of a delay with Facebook. It's always the way. I'm always about, 5 or 6 seconds, maybe even more than that, behind everyone else, but that's okay. It's all good. All right, so the Facebook post goes like this. Who knows I'm going to put in the client. So who knows a particular client looking for and then you're going to put in your service. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for the hearts, guys. So who knows a client looking for and then you're going to put in your service. So I'm going to give you an example here. So who knows a hardworking mom looking for a stylish updo / makeup look for the Christmas party? Yeah, that's a great one to do right now. Who knows someone who would love luscious new locks? So if any of you do hair extensions, this is a great one for you. Who has a best friend who deserves 50% off their birthday makeup or their Christmas makeup or Valentine's Day makeup or Mother's Day makeup, anything like that. So you can kind of give a really good deal on makeup. Again, who has the best maid of honor who deserves a fresh new set of highlights? So whatever you decide on, that's kind of the wording that you can use in order to get people commenting on your post. So that's what it's about. It's about getting some kind of interaction and engagement on your post. Now, like I said, if you're posting to a dead Facebook page where you haven't been using Facebook for a while and you don't really, all you do is do the odd image here and there, I'm going to suggest that before you actually create this post, that you spend the next couple of days building up some of your organic reach on Facebook. In other words, doing a little bit of posting, adding on some images, talking about what you do, using video. If you guys can get on even a live stream, I will be saying to you, get on a live first. And then do this post, because you need to build up a little bit of a momentum, because we want people commenting on this post, and they're only going to comment on this post if they actually see it, right? So that organic reach is going to be key. Now, I'm going to show you how this worked with me, because some of you may have seen this post or they may have been tagged in. Let me know in the comments, did any of you guys get tagged into this post by a friend, or did you tag yourself and go, yes, I am one of those people, Dawn, who wants to join your free online workshop? Now, I did this. I went, who knows a hairstylist or makeup artist who deserves to join my free online social media bootcamp in December? Tag them below. And if you look at the date, I did that on the 15th of November, knowing that the first 2 weeks of December I was going to be providing this this training. And yes, I know that my training is online. I'm going to show you the difference between online training and actually booking customers in person. But you got to check this out, guys. This is the most reach I think I've had on a organic reach that I've had on a post, I think, ever. That is insane. 265 engagements. That basically means people have clicked on it, Reddit. They may have tagged people, and you can see 94 comments. 94 comments on that. Now, yes, some of those are me replying back, but this is where, yes, so Natalie's saying she actually saw it. Okay, now this is where I want to, because all these stats are great and it's good for me to show you that, and I can say that there's 94 comments on the post, and yes, some of those are going to be me when I replied back saying, because some people, said, oh, can I tag myself? And I've gone back and I've gone, absolutely, yes, of course you can. You can absolutely tag yourself. So I had some comments on there, which I did. So some of those comments definitely are from me. I did reply, but obviously the more people that comment and the more that I reply back, the boost goes up. It's a really great way. So you've got to make sure that you are commenting back to people and they are asking questions. But this is the big thing. This is my Drip account. Okay, so Drip is what I use to email you guys. I do bulk emailing through Drip. It's an email service provider that basically is just better than trying to do Outlook, yeah, or better than trying to do Gmail. It's a like, if some of you may have heard of MailChimp before, it's basically a bulk email service provider that allows me to be able to email multiple people at the same time. Since the 15th, let me just go back one more time. We saw here, like the 15th of November was when I, at the top there, the 15th of November was when I actually did the post. Since the 15th of November, I typed it in, look, all active people added in on or after the 15th of November, I've had 50 new people sign up to Bridal Business School to be on my email list since that post. So in 6 weeks, I've added 50 potential new clients to Bridal Business School. So I want you to think about that. What if you did something like this and you got 50 new clients into your business? What would it mean even to just get 5 new clients? And then you need to go back again, and we were talking about that whole long-term growth. What would it mean if you just added 1 new hair or beauty or nail client? What's that worth to you over a 12-month period when you've just done a free post on Facebook? It didn't cost me any money to do that post. I think I eventually may have boosted it in the end so that I did do paid reach, but again, you only boost posts if they're working for you. There's no point me boosting a post if it's a dead post. If it's not working and I'm not getting any traction on it, then there's no point in boosting it. But that was organic reach just through that one post. And it was those words. I'm like, tag this person below. And what did people do? They tagged either themselves or they tagged a friend. And I created 50 new accounts inside of Bridal Business School. Now, of course, this is a free service. This is a free online boot camp. But the thing is that you only sign up if you're interested in what I'm teaching, right? And so potentially these people could become, in the long run down the road, clients of Bridal Business School or Bridal Business Academy, or of my master's program. So there's so many ways I can now market to those new clients, right? And I want you to think about this. The fact is that it is a bit of an experiment. So you have to find the right offer that's going to work. And it's only going to work if you have an amazing follow-up. Now, you guys would have known the minute that you opted in and I got you to sign up for for Social Media Bootcamp, I followed up with emails. And then I emailed you again shortly after that to say, don't forget, we're going live soon. So the follow-up is what counts with these posts. And the difference with an in-person paid service to what I was doing, which was obviously a free online program, is that if you're not prepared to pick up the phone and speak to clients, it's not going to work. If you want to book more clients to your studios, to your salons, to your mobile services, you have to pick up the phone and speak to the clients and book them in. If you're trying to rely on online methods and relying on them to make an appointment with you when they're ready, it's never going to happen. So many people sign up. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you've ever signed up to something for free, or if you've signed up to a free 50% off of whatever it was, but you never actually used it. I know I have. Putting my hand up right now. I've done that loads of times. I've signed up to a free class, or I've signed up to a 50% off of maybe a cut or color or something like that in the past. And I thought, oh, that would be great. Well, for me, it probably wasn't hair. It was probably something like my lashes or my brows or something like that. And then never used it. And then that $50 voucher, 50% off voucher, which could have been worth a lot of money, wasn't actually used. But you know what? No one rang me to say, hey, let's book in your service. Let's book in your appointment right now on the phone. And that is the difference. For me, when I was getting you guys to join Social Media Bootcamp, I said, just join here, click the button, and then I can do everything via email. Number one, it's free, okay? So I don't need to pick up the phone and call you guys when it's a free whatever it is. Danielle's saying, yes, she's done exactly the same thing. So it was no point in me, picking up the phone and saying, hey, don't forget to join Bridal Business's Social Media Bootcamp, will you? Because, it's a free service. It's on, everything's online, and you get the opportunity to watch the replays. But when you're actually having somebody physically come to you in person, if they're giving you their name and their email and their phone number, you better make damn well sure you're using that phone number, you're ringing them up and you're booking them in and you're getting a deposit. That is the biggest thing. All right, so the follow-up goes like this. So for everyone who replies to that Facebook post, you're going to say, hey, thank you so much. I've DM'd you with the details. Why do we have to tell them that? Because Facebook put us in that kind of other sort of messenger folder, so they may not see our DM. So make sure that you reply back and you let them know that you have DM'd them with the details. In the DM, you're going to say, hey, it's Dawn from, Hair and Makeup by Dawn. Just click this link, pop in your details so that I can send you the gift voucher, and that will then take them over to the landing page where you're going to get them to submit their details. And it's going to look something like this. I'm going to show you exactly what it's going to look like. Inside of your downloads today, I've given you the exact link. This is done through ClickFunnels. That's the system that I use to get people's names and emails. You guys can get a free trial with that. I've put that inside of your brochures. Hey, for the sake of doing a free trial for 2 weeks, you can cancel at the end of 2 weeks. If this doesn't add clients to your salons, to your studios, to your mobile work, then you just cancel it. No harm lost, nothing done. But it's an excellent way of doing this, and I will give you this exact template as well. You just have to let me know that you've signed up for the 2-week free trial, and I will give you the template. All you've got to do is insert your offer, put your picture in, and that's it. I'll link everything else up for you. And obviously on your thank you page, you're going to just put your salon name and your telephone number. But they're going to go to a landing page. Look, they're going to give their name, their email, and their telephone number. And you're going to say, thank you very much. Call us now. Let's book in your appointment. And then you might want to give another offer if they call you. Otherwise, it's going to be, we really appreciate you, and we'll call to book your appointment within the next 24 to 48 hours. And then you give them a call and you make the booking. This is the most important thing. Okay, so Facebook post, landing page to get their name and email. You're going to say thank you very much and give them your number. But if they don't call you, you're going to call them within, give them maybe 24 hours to call you. If not, you give them a call straight back, and then you book them in and you take a deposit. This is the key. Take a deposit. Because if you don't, then you can risk that person not actually becoming a paid booking with you. Now I'm going to just exit out of this, and I'm going to show you I think possibly a live version of how this works. Let's go to here. Oh, that's hold on a second, guys, and I will show you exactly what it looks like on an actual page. Let me find that for you. As I said, I will give you, if you guys want to sign up for the free trial in ClickFunnels, I've given you the link in your booklets, and I will give you this. It's called a quick offer funnel. It's like a 2-step process. It's so simple, but it's so powerful and so effective. All right, so let me click on to, let me see. All right, hang on. We've got a few people on today. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And I know there's a few of you on the watch party as well. So hey guys, Sophie, Priscilla, Jamie, hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so flick over onto your screen, Dawn. That's what I want to do. All right, so this is what it looks like, okay? So you're going to have introducing, you're going to give the name of your offer, like give it a good name. I don't know, whatever, hair and makeup, makeover 101 or something. You're going to say, insert your offer. So something like 50% off your Christmas party updo. And you're going to say, simply enter your name and email below to get your discount code or to get your discount voucher. You're going to put in something really pretty, a nice sort of hair or makeup style, whatever it is you're offering. If you're doing One thing that works really well here is before and afters. So if you're doing maybe hair extensions, lash extensions, brows, anything like that, you might want to put a before and after thing here. This could be a really, really cool treatment that you're offering here. This could be microdermabrasion, guys. It works with facials. Really, it works with anything and any kind of beauty or hair treatments. So cuts, colors, updos, makeup, anything. You're going to get them to do that. They're going to put in their name and email, which I've done there. I've just put my stuff in there. You're going to click get the discount. It submits it, and it's going to say thank you, and you're going to have all your details on the back there. Hopefully what they're going to do is they're going to go, oh, I'm going to book that in right now because I've got a Christmas party coming up and I need to get in and see if she's got availability. So they're going to give you a call straight away. If they don't, you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to call them and you're going to get them booked in. Now, I challenge every single one of you to try this out. Try this out. You might even want to try it on your personal, even on your personal pages. Maybe you want to try it on your personal pages right now, personal profiles. Now, the reason why I might say to try it, if you've got a dead Facebook business page, what you might want to do is post it on the business page, but then share it onto your personal profile. So you could share it into groups if you want to. What about mummy groups? What about your local groups? Anything like that. Well, you just got to make sure that you're on top of where you've posted it to and who has replied and responded, because you want to make sure that you are DMing them straight away and letting them know that you've DM'd them as well. So who thinks they're going to try this one? Let me know in the comments. Does anyone think they're going to try this? Because especially for the next, few weeks, we've got some Christmas parties coming up, right? We've got New Year coming up. Maybe you might want to give some specials for New Year, but let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments who thinks they're going to try this. At the end of the day, the way I see it is that you give it a go, and what have you got to lose, right? Try it. What have you got to lose? Nothing. It's a free post. You're not spending any money on it. I'm not telling you to run Facebook ads. Natalie's saying, I think I might. It's just working out, really. It's really working out, Natalie. What is the best thing for your clients? So what would they really want from you? So Natalie, if you want, let me know in the comments. What do you do? Do you do hair, makeup? Do you do beauty? Do you do any other services? Let me know in the comments, and maybe we can have a look at, I can have a quick think about what it is that you might want to offer to your clients. In the meantime, while Natalie hopefully is still here and she's able to put that on, if anyone else wants to do the same, I extend it out to any of you guys who are still on right now. So you do makeup and beauty. Yeah, that's awesome, Natalie. So what kind of beauty services do you do? Because what you might want to do is put together a little beauty makeover. Maybe it's, do you know anyone who has who struggles with problematic skin that would love would love perfect skin for, I don't know, for their next for their wedding or for their birthday or something like that. And maybe, so facials, tinting, waxing. So you've got a whole package there. So you could put together a really cool little pack of, even for example, let's say you were doing tinting. Let's say you did a sort of lash and brow tinting. You could, and maybe a facial. You could do some kind of package that is for lashes, brows, and face. Can be just even just something really basic like a face massage, moisturize, cleanse, tone, that kind of thing. While you're doing the tinting, maybe you put a mask on, for example, and then they do the tinting. Just a little basic package, but you could offer a package like that. Who knows a hardworking mum that could do with a little pick me up for fine lines and wrinkles, let's say, and then you put together a little special package for those mums, and they tag their friends and their mums and tag mums and friends into that post. You then comment back and you say to them, okay, just click here, this is what I'm offering, click here. They fill out their name and email, you give them a call, and you book them in for your service. And then hopefully once that's happened, at the end of your service, that's when you want to be going back and saying, all right, well, awesome. So I've had a really good look at your face today. Or, maybe as a little extra, you go and we'll do a skin analysis. So we did the basics today, which is what the package that you booked, but I had a really good look at your skin, and I think that your skin would really benefit from, and then you give them a little treatment plan at the end of it. And you say, so I would really suggest, and in about two months time, you come back and we try out one of these specials, or we try out one of these facials, and this would really help you. Or I would recommend this eye cream. Maybe you sell products, you want to recommend that. So we want to look at how we can then get that client back into our chairs again. Does that make sense? So we're going to try and create packages that are going to encourage them to come back. And then, of course, you can then say, well, if you've got anything coming up, one of the great things about the facials that I do, if you've got any parties coming up, what we could do is book you in for a makeup, because one of the biggest things that my products do is that they actually really help firm and tighten the skin, which looks amazing underneath makeup. And so that when we do our makeup application, it just looks absolutely flawless. So I hope that makes sense, guys. Just giving Natalie a few ideas there. I hope that's kind of got your juices flowing as to perhaps what you guys might be able to offer to your clients. But I really want to say thank you, guys. This is it. This is our last day. Thank you so much for attending Social Media Bootcamp. I hope that you have had a great time with me over the last few weeks. I've certainly had a great time sharing all this information with you. Don't forget to check out the bridalbusinessacademy.net. I'm going to flick onto my face for just a few minutes. If you guys got any questions, go ahead, type them in the comment box. Let's have a look. What does Natalie say? Let's have a read. Awesome. I tried something similar, but it didn't come off. I think that it was the content and the way I delivered it, but this way may lead to new clients for you. Exactly. So the key is, Natalie, is you've got to get them on the phone and you've got to get them booked in. Because if you're not picking up the phone and actually making the appointment, if you leave it up to people, they don't do it. People are lazy, right? It's like, and they forget. They don't have time. We're all really time poor. So you have to take, as the business owner, you've got to take that active step of saying, okay, well, tonight I need to make about 5 or 6 phone calls. And you do it. You pick up the phone and you call them and you say, hey, texting doesn't work, because again, people don't always reply to text. You have to pick up the phone and say, hi there, it's Natalie here. I've sent you out your voucher. I've got a few appointments free for this week and next. Does any of these suit you? Can I book you in? All I need to do is take maybe a 30% deposit. You can do it by bank transfer. Maybe you can do it, I don't know if you guys have got Square Pay or something like that, because you can do that then on the phone. But make sure that you put the details as to what you're offering, obviously. But if you're getting people to comment as to who deserves a such and such on your landing page, where you put, let me just click back over onto my screen so I can show you on this bit here of your landing page. Just put here, come on, Dawn, that's it. So on here, you're going to actually put what your offer is. So what is it that you're actually offering? And make sure that you make it like juicy. Make sure that you say, if you're gonna charge, say, 50% off something, list out the services and what each service costs, right? So if you're doing, let's say you're going to do 50% off a hair service, but you're actually going to then break it down and you're going to say, the wash and treatment is X amount of dollars, and the haircut is X amount of dollars. A full head of highlights is X amount of dollars. Maybe, I don't know if you guys add more on, maybe for toner is another X amount of dollars. So you're going to break it down so that they see that. And the other thing you got to think about there, so I want you to think about the mind of your client. They're going to look at that. First of all, they're going to go, wow, and she's doing it 50% off. I'm going to get great value there. But you're also planting the seed of, and though, I know how much it's going to cost me when I need to get it done again. Yeah, because they already know then the actual full price of the service. So make sure that you do, when you're putting your offer, just make sure that you write down what the actual offer is. What is it that they're actually getting for their money? So it does. I've been thinking heaps of all the things that you've said. Great information. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for saying that, Natalie. I'm glad that you've had a good time with me today. It's all about the follow-up. The follow-up is key. It's also getting them to put their name and email and phone number in. They won't. It doesn't work so great if you're just using Messenger. We need to get people off of Messenger because people are reluctant to give their number and stuff on Messenger. You want to get them here. You want to get them onto an email list so that you can then use that email list in the future as well. Because what if they don't, let's say they decide to input it, and then you do get them on the phone and they make an appointment, but they're not too sure, and you haven't taken a deposit, so then you don't see them, and then you kind of lose that client. By getting them onto your email list, getting them registered with you, then you can potentially market more services to them in the future. You can tell them about more specials, other occasions where they might want to get their hair and makeup waxing, tinting, all that kind of stuff, what they want to get done over periods. And you've got to think about as well, as hair and beauty professionals, there's lots of occasions for people to have hairdos, hair ups. There's lots of occasions to have makeup services. There's lots of occasions to be able to treat themselves. Think about Mother's Day, think about Valentine's Day, think about when it's christenings and other people's birthdays and guests going to weddings. There are plenty of reasons for us to attract new clients to our business. You just got to find the right offer that attracts the right people, and then you've got to get them on the phone and make them into an actual booking. That is essential. All right, guys. That's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to have been part of Bootcamp with you guys. Thank you for everyone who's commented over the last couple of weeks. I really appreciate you guys. You get in here, you talk to me. I love talking to you. I love answering your questions, and I love helping you out with your social and digital marketing. I'm actually going to say right now, because we are coming up to that time, have a fantastic Christmas. This is not the last of me. I will still be around, but as this has been my big training, I just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays for those of you who are celebrating, and take care and be safe with your family and friends. Guys, don't forget to check out the podcast. I will be back as well on live over the next, probably for one more week, I'll be doing my lives, and then I'm going to go a little bit quiet over December and January because that is our big school holidays here in Australia. So I'm kind of shutting down a little bit, and it will just be minimal, but I'll still be around, and I'll still be live on the odd occasion. It just won't be as regular, and I'll be back to normal service as of the end of January, beginning of February. But take care, everyone, and I shall see you guys real soon. Bye for now.